So we're going to take a look at using the Google Suite from your Drive to help you in the research process. We're going to look at things that you might find helpful and things that might not be as helpful as they seem on the outside if you've heard about them. So I'm going to create a new document, and of course I'd want to title that document. Then I'm going to choose here under Tools, I'm going to choose Research. And that's going to open up a little search area on the side. Okay, it's going to allow me to search different things. I can just do a basic Google search, which is primarily going to come up with websites. I can just search for images here. I can use Google Scholar, which is going to search for scholarly articles, quotes, which is like a dictionary of quotations, and then just a regular dictionary as well. So let's do a search here. Let's just do a plain Google search for black holes. And without even hitting return, I've brought up some things. First of all, I want you to notice these little symbols. This little kind of spiral symbol here is telling me that this is a result from Google Scholar. And that makes sense because it's written by Stephen Hawking, so it's probably was something published in a scholarly journal, Communications in Mathematical Physics. There you go. I also have web results here that I can search through. And so if I'm going to see if I find one that's of interest to me. NASA. I know that's a really reliable source, so I'm going to take a look at this source. Now I can't read the source here. If I click on it, it's just going to take me to the website. I can read a little bit and say, oh, okay, I want to add that to my notes. So I can just start doing my research here, a black hole, blah, blah, blah. I could be taking notes on this page, however you want to do that. I could copy and paste, although I highly don't recommend that, but that's a possibility. So let's say that now I want to keep track of where I got this information from. So I would like to cite this. So that was the NASA site right here. And so I am going to cite this. And basically what it's going to do, it's giving me a footnote here, a link, and it's put a footnote here at the bottom. So I could basically copy and paste these onto a bibliography page. I could handle these however I want. So I do have a good citation here. Also, if I have this drop-down menu. This drop-down is allowing me to change my citation format. So let's say I want to work in a different citation format than MLA. Now when I cite this, I should get a different type of citation. So if I cite this again, so now I've got a 2 there, and yes, I do have a different format of the citation. Okay. I also want you to take a look here. When I search by images, it's giving me an option to search by images. So let's take a look and see if we can find some images of black holes. And one of the things I can do in that drop-down is make sure that I can use these legally, especially if kids are creating projects that are going to go public out on the web. You definitely want to make sure that these are okay, that you're not going to run into any copyright problems. When we have a little more leeway in terms of copyright when things kind of stay within the schoolhouse. But once we start putting out videos and things that are more public, then we really need to pay extra close attention to the rights of the creator of the content. So we want to do that. So again, let's say I want to throw this picture into my document here. It's kind of a cool looking picture. I can drop it in there. Notice what's happened right away is I have, again, another citation footnote, and it has added it here. Now, this is probably kind of an incomplete citation. We don't really know, what the context of this is. We do get a website. We do say where it's coming from, but a traditional website creator or citation creator would really give you a much better citation. And so that's another thing to warn students about, especially if they've discovered this, that this is kind of doing about half of the job for you. Okay, but that's the basics of how Google research works. The other thing you're going to find in Google is that you're going to get more limited results here. You're not going to get all the range of results that you would if you just searched in Google Scholar or normal Google. I'm not exactly sure how it puts its limitations on, except that it seems to be understanding that you're looking for more informational type of resources.